Welcome in. Today we're taking a deep dive into business strategy,
Oh, yeah.
but with a really unique twist.
Okay.
We've got our hands on this recording of a consultant,
Mm-hmm.
Edu I think his name was,
Right.
dissecting the business model of a tax specialist named Lucas.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like we're eavesdropping on a masterclass about uncovering hidden opportunities.
It's fascinating because we're not just talking theory here.
Right.
We're listening in as Edu uncovers this massive, untapped market within Lucas's existing business.
Okay, now that's what I call a hook.
Yeah.
We're talking about a potential client base of nearly 1 million businesses, right?
Yeah, close to it.
So before we get into the how, paint a picture for us. What exactly does Lucas do?
So Lucas runs a tax consultancy firm, but he's carved out a really unique niche for himself. It's not just about crunching numbers for him.
Okay.
He combines this deep tax expertise with legal knowledge
Huh.
and even uses some pretty sophisticated technology.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it allows him to provide this comprehensive service that most traditional firms they don't offer.
So he's not just telling you what you owe, he's finding those hidden advantages and navigating the legal complexities, too.
Precisely. And that's a game changer for his clients.
Right.
You know, Eddie points out that most business owners, especially like smaller operations, they just don't have the time or resources to become tax experts themselves.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they're looking for someone they can trust to handle those complexities and,
Sure.
keep them on the right side of the law. Yeah.
It's like that old saying, focus on what you do best and outsource the rest.
Exactly.
But in this case, the rest is something as vital and potentially stressful as taxes. No wonder Lucas has built a successful business around it.
Right.
But if he's already doing so well, why bring in a consultant like Edu in the first place?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, even the most successful entrepreneurs, they can benefit from an outside perspective.
Sure.
It's really easy to get caught up in those day-to-day operations.
Yeah.
And then you lose sight of the bigger picture.
You get tunnel vision.
Exactly.
Right.
And Edu, he provides that fresh set of eyes, helping Lucas identify blind spots
Okay.
and unlock potential that he might not have seen on his own.
So it's less about fixing problems and more about taking things to the next level.
Absolutely. And, one of the first things Edu hones in on is Lucas's why.
Oh.
That core purpose, the driving force behind his business.
His why.
Yeah. And you see, understanding your why is crucial for any business because it informs every decision you make,
Right.
your marketing strategy to the clients you're targeting.
Think of companies like Tesla, for example. Their why isn't just to sell cars. It's to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. That purpose resonates with customers who share those values, and it guides their innovation and expansion strategies.
Exactly.
It's huge.
And Lucas has a really powerful why as well. He believes in empowering businesses to thrive.
Okay.
And not just by minimizing their tax burdens, but by educating them and giving them the tools to make informed financial decisions.
So he's almost like a financial mentor, guiding his clients towards long-term success rather than just offering a quick fix.
Exactly.
That's a powerful differentiator in a competitive market.
It is.
Yeah.
And this commitment to client empowerment is at the heart of his unique approach, which Edu identifies as a key strength. He calls it the 3 pillars of trust: confidence, transparency, and agility.
Confidence, transparency, agility. It's like the tagline for a superhero team.
Right.
But in this case, the superpower is helping businesses navigate the complex world of taxes.
Yeah.
Break those down for me. What do those pillars actually look like in action?
Okay, so let's start with confidence.
Okay.
Lucas understands that his clients, they need to feel absolutely certain that their financial well-being is in capable hands.
Of course.
He doesn't just tell them, trust me. He shows them.
Yeah.
For example, remember that $1 million opportunity.
Right, that massive untapped market you mentioned earlier.
Wow.
Don't leave us hanging. What is it?
Okay, so Edu discovered that Lucas had overlooked this particularly obscure tax benefit related to a specific type of depreciation schedule. Now, the details are a bit technical,
Okay.
but the key takeaway is that thousands of businesses, primarily in the manufacturing sector,
Okay.
they completely miss out on this benefit
Really?
because they're unaware of it.
So it's not about any shady loopholes or bending the rules.
Yeah.
It's about deep knowledge that most people wouldn't even know to look for.
Exactly.
Oh.
And Lucas's expertise in this area is what gives his clients that confidence. They know he's not just going through the motions. He's digging deep to uncover every possible advantage for them.
Which ties in nicely with that second pillar, transparency, right?
Right.
It's one thing to tell clients you have their best interests at heart, but it's another to actually demonstrate it.
Absolutely. Transparency is about clear communication and open dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas makes sure his clients fully understand the strategies he's recommending,
Okay.
the potential risks involved, and the reasoning behind every decision. He even goes so far as to show clients potential tax benefits they might qualify for,
Oh.
even if it means they won't need his services for that particular issue.
Wow. That's almost counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Wouldn't most consultants try to keep that kind of information under wraps?
You might think so.
Yeah.
But that's where Lucas's why comes into play. He's not just interested in making a quick profit.
Right.
He's building lasting relationships based on trust. And that kind of radical transparency is what sets him apart from the competition.
Okay, I can see how that would build incredible loyalty with clients.
Yeah.
But what about that third pillar, agility?
Right.
How does that fit into the equation?
So agility in this context is about leveraging technology to streamline processes and provide faster, more efficient service.
Okay.
Lucas has invested heavily in building custom software that analyzes massive data sets and identifies potential red flags or opportunities within a client's financial records. Think of it as a financial early warning system.
So it's about using technology not just to keep up with the times, but to actually stay ahead of the curve and anticipate his clients' needs.
Precisely. It's that proactive approach, combined with the speed and efficiency of his technology, that allows him to deliver a level of service that traditional firms simply can't match.
It sounds like Lucas has a pretty solid foundation for success with those three pillars.
He does.
But even with all that going for him, I'm sure there's always room for improvement, right? It sounds like Lucas has a pretty solid foundation for success with those three pillars. But even with all that going for him, I'm sure there's always room for improvement, right?
Yeah, there's always room to grow. And Edu, being the insightful consultant that he is, he kind of zeroes in on a couple of potential blind spots that Lucas might be overlooking.
I knew there had to be at least one. Don't leave us in suspense. What are these blind spots?
So one of the biggest challenges Edu identifies is Lucas's reliance on referrals and partnerships for new business.
Which on the surface doesn't sound like a bad thing at all.
Right.
Referrals usually indicate happy clients who are spreading the word.
Exactly.
That's a testament to the quality of his work.
It absolutely is. Referrals are a fantastic way to build trust and attract new clients.
Right.
But Edu points out that relying solely on this approach can limit growth potential.
I see where you're going with this. It's about diversifying his lead generation strategy, right?
Yes.
Not putting all his eggs in one basket.
Precisely. Edu challenges Lucas to think about how he can proactively reach a wider audience and showcase his expertise to people who might not have a personal connection to his firm.
So how does he suggest Lucas do that? It's not like you can just run a flashy ad for tax consultancy services and expect the phones to start ringing off the hook.
That's true. Edu's recommendation is for Lucas to leverage his deep knowledge and passion for client education to create valuable content. This could be in the form of blog posts, webinars, or even short, informative videos that demystify complex tax concepts for business owners.
It's about positioning himself as a thought leader in the industry.
Yeah.
Someone who not only understands the intricacies of tax law, but can also explain it in a way that's clear, engaging, and even a little bit entertaining.
Exactly. By sharing his knowledge freely and building a reputation for clarity and expertise, he'll naturally attract clients who resonate with his approach and are actively seeking the kind of specialized services he offers.
That makes sense. It's about building trust and demonstrating value up front.
Right.
But what about keeping those clients engaged once the initial project is complete?
Right.
That brings to mind the other blind spot Edu mentioned, right?
Sharp. Yes. The other challenge Edu highlights is client retention. He points out that Lucas's current business model is very project-based. He helps a client navigate a specific tax situation, and then, unless there's an immediate need for further assistance, the relationship tends to go dormant.
It's that old out-of-sight, out-of-mind problem that many businesses face. So how do you keep those clients engaged and coming back for more, even when there isn't a pressing tax issue at hand?
This is where Edu's suggestion really resonated with me. He uses this brilliant analogy, comparing Lucas's business to a gym membership.
Okay, that's an interesting comparison. What do tax consultancy and gym memberships have in common?
Think about it. People sign up for gym memberships with the best of intentions.
Right.
But life gets in the way. Motivation wanes.
Sure.
And they end up paying month after month without actually utilizing the service. Gyms thrive not just on new signups, but on creating a system that keeps members engaged,
Yeah.
motivated, and consistently coming back.
So it's about finding ways to provide ongoing value that keeps clients engaged and invested in the relationship long term. How does Lucas translate that to the world of taxes, though?
Remember that proprietary software Lucas developed? The one that analyzes data and identifies potential issues or opportunities?
Yeah, it's like a financial early warning system, right?
Exactly. Edu suggests leveraging that technology to create a subscription-based service that provides ongoing monitoring and analysis for his clients.
Okay.
This way, businesses get the peace of mind of knowing that someone is constantly watching out for their financial well-being, even when there isn't a major tax deadline looming.
It transforms his service from a one-time solution to an ongoing partnership, ensuring that his clients feel supported and informed year-round.
Right.
That's a really smart strategy. It plays to his strengths, leverages his existing technology, and provides incredible value to his clients.
It does. And that's the mark of a truly insightful consultant. Identifying practical, actionable steps that not only address challenges, but also unlock new levels of growth and success.
It's been quite a deep dive. We've uncovered a goldmine of insights today, from the importance of a strong why to the power of technology and the often overlooked value of ongoing client engagement. But before we wrap up, what's that final thought you always leave us with? Something to spark our own aha moments long after we finish listening.
Here's one to ponder. Think about a time you were completely engrossed in learning something new or mastering a skill. What made the experience so captivating? How can you apply those same principles, whether it's passion, storytelling, or a genuine desire to empower others, to your own work or creative pursuits?
That's a powerful question to consider. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of hidden business value. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those aha moments coming.